It's Judgment Day for Victoria Rickman.
Sir, have you reached a verdict?
A jury about to declare whether Victoria is a cold-blooded femme fatale who allegedly lured her lover into a death trap.
I shot him.
You shot him?
They may have had sex. She may have promised him sex.
Or is she a terrified victim who shot him 9 times in self-defense after he allegedly attacked and raped her in a frenzied rage?
I didn't want to hurt him, but he was stop.
He is angry at her.
Now, the moment of truth.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Victoria Rickman.
Crime Watch Daily has been covering this sensational murder case from day one. This being the latest and probably last chapter in the saga of a beautiful divorcee who was literally drop-dead sexy. And prosecutors would allege Victoria knew she could use her allure to wrap male admirers around her little finger.
You're saying that the defendant never sent you pictures of her boobs?
But Victoria would tell Crime Watch Daily in a telephone interview from jail while awaiting trial that her sex appeal has sometimes been a double-edged sword.
I've never really been in trouble. The only thing that I definitely would say have problems with is being a battered woman and not making very good decisions of men.
Her first marriage ended in a contentious divorce rife with accusations of abuse on both sides. But something good did come of it, a son who friends and family say meant the world to Victoria.
She's a good person. She's a good mother.
Her son is her everything. Would even get outside, play football, getting dirty with him, everything.
She got a heart of gold. She would help anybody she could help.
A few years after her divorce, Victoria began a tumultuous romance with William Carter, a successful businessman and divorced father of 1.
Well, I know it was on and off. I know it was on and off.
Victoria alleges that was because Carter could be abusive.
I think I made excuses for him every time he did something wrong. He always said he was sorry, or he'd beg me for forgiveness, said he'd go to therapy.
I just believe that she was just caught up in this toxic relationship. She couldn't get out of it, unfortunately.
Over the course of a rocky 3-year relationship, Victoria and Carter racked up a laundry list of police reports against each other, ranging from domestic disputes to assault, even sexual battery.
This person mentally, physically, and sexually abused me for years.
I've witnessed some bruisings, for sure, after some altercations.
She finally started showing me bruises and stuff on her. And I told her, I said, you need to document this, because if something happens to you, no one's gonna know.
I look back on it now and I'm like, how could I have been so stupid? How could I have been so forgiving? What's wrong with me to make me go back to that?
Crime Watch Daily requested interviews with the police and the Carter family to get the other side of the story, but each declined to comment. Police reports, though, indicate allegations of violence on both sides.
Just breaks your heart for the fact, maybe she's had to go through a lot of things that you wish she didn't.
And finally, one fateful day with an unlucky number, William and Victoria reached a breaking point.
That day of September the 13th, she had had enough.
At 2:30 a.m., Victoria makes a distraught call to 911.
He tried to rape me again, and I tried to ask him to stop, and I shot him.
You shot him?
Yes, I shot him. I just kept shooting.
You shot him where?
I shot him all over. I didn't want to hurt him, but he wouldn't stop.
Police arrive at Victoria's Atlanta home to find a bloodbath. William Carter naked and dead on the bed, his body riddled with bullets, blood splattered everywhere, bullet holes in the ceiling, walls, and window. Shell casings complete the picture, 9 shots fired from a .40 caliber handgun found on a bedside table. Victoria told Crime Watch Daily it was a case of self-defense, that Carter had raped her.
I don't think I've ever been 100% in fear of my life until that night. And, I knew I was going to die.
Best friend Brittany Morgan believes her.
That day, it was either her or him. I believe that with all my heart, because there's no way in the world that she would do that unless it was her life or his life.
But Victoria's father, Paul, can't believe she could even get into such a mess.
Having known that she had been physically abused by him, I was shocked completely to even find out that he was there or that anything had happened.
After completing a rape kit at a local hospital, Victoria faces interrogation from detectives.
So you're saying you're willing to speak with me without an attorney present today?
I'll speak with you about some of the things, yes. I don't have a problem with that. I don't feel I did anything wrong.
Victoria tells detectives it's not the first time Carter's raped and abused her.
He has been very abusive, and he has beaten and hurt me quite a few times, and gotten off every time.
Now, she doesn't want to say anything more before contacting an attorney.
So I cannot ask you any questions and really can't speak to you at this point in time.
But Victoria is checked for bruises or injuries.
You can go ahead and just lift your shirt up so we can see your stomach.
Anything on your back?
We can go ahead and take a picture of her stomach.
Just hold. There you go.
Then an ugly argument erupts over cell phone.
That's your phone. Have your phone.
Ma'am,
Why are you fighting with me?
because you're grabbing stuff out of my hand that's inappropriate.
Because it's evidence.
Within hours of her detention, Victoria receives the bad news.
You're being charged with murder.
I'm being charged with murder.
Next, shocking video evidence is revealed when Victoria goes on trial.
I didn't tell you to be here. Get out of here, dude. I'm scared of you. You terrify me. You're already doing this. Get out of here.
Why are you acting like this?
And when he falls down, she finishes him off from behind. And the final shot is to his head.